Hey guys, what's up? It's Crypto Clay here, and today I wanted to address a couple of issues that have come up on the subreddit. In no way, shape, or form am I affiliated with the Harmony team. It's just people are putting their opinions out there, and I wanted to express mine and share it with you all and give maybe a second take on some of these things that are being mentioned and brought up because, you know, there's two sides to every story, first of all. And second of all, there might be some information left out that people don't really think about. So, uh, this article or this post on the subreddit, Harmony ETH Denver announcement, we're building a blue metaverse with the Board Ape Yacht Club NFTs we bought. And they go on to complain about how expensive they are, how it just doesn't benefit anybody, and then talking about things that they want the Harmony team to focus on: support for Harmony projects, DeFi kingdoms, OpenSwap, Venom DAO, Tranquil, Curo, etc., get Etherscan, fix RPCs. One of the mods made a really good post, and I highly encourage you to read that first, the comment that they posted on this, but I want to put in my 2 cents. So first of all, let's unpack the whole Bored Ape Yacht Club Blue Metaverse thing. You have to think about what the strategy was coming to ETH Denver, right? The Harmony team is trying to market themselves to other crypto investors that are involved in the market. And what is one of the hottest tickets right now in the crypto space? It's Bored Ape Yacht Clubs and OpenSea on Ethereum. So if you want to compete with the big boys like Ethereum, you have to show that you're willing to do what it takes. This is one of those things where it's like, hey, we want to show that we're legitimate, that what we're doing is serious here, that we understand where the market is at right now, that we understand the sentiment, we see what people are interested in and involved in. And Bored Ape Yacht Clubs is huge, let's be honest. So that was a way of marketing to the masses here at ETH Denver that are looking to see new opportunities out there, that want to know what are these up and coming projects that don't really have the same market cap as Ethereum or these other top 10 cryptocurrencies. So that was one way of the Harmony team, I think, to say, hey, we're here too. We're out here doing some of the same things, but we're doing it better. For those of you that had the expectations of some sort of big announcement like a listing on Coinbase or a partnership with Visa, look, the thing is, I don't think it's smart to ever have expectations on announcements like this because you're just setting yourself up for failure. There are points in time when announcements like that do get announced in a very big way, and I don't think ETH Denver would have been the setting for something like that, because this is a place to announce other things that are being built in the crypto space. What they were trying to do is market to the people that are already in crypto, not necessarily people that are outside of crypto. And an announcement like that would definitely have been more new investors and people that are outside of the crypto space. So I wasn't really expecting that, and I didn't think that that was going to be an announcement here. It would have been amazing, but I mean, at the end of the day, you have to really ask yourself, what are the intentions? And like I talked about before, the intention here, I believe, was that they wanted to market to people that are already in the crypto space. Now that I got that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the support for Harmony projects. There is no team out there right now that support their projects more than the Harmony team. They're dishing out $300 million in grants just for teams to get started, to build, and even teams that are already established, they're throwing money at them as well because they want to see this ecosystem grow and thrive. To say that they're not already doing that, that's a little embellished, and I completely disagree with that. Get Etherscan. I've been speaking for the past 2 days with people on the Harmony team, with people that are building, and this is definitely something that's on the forefront. It's something that the Harmony team really wants, that they're actively engaged in, trying to get Etherscan to come to the Harmony blockchain. They're also doing a lot of things to build the Explorer that we currently have. They're updating that all the time. If you go and look at the GitHub, the input there, there's clearly stuff going on. So you just have to pay attention to these things. And then the last thing, fix RPCs. Again, this is another thing that is being actively discussed all the time. I can tell you from firsthand experience the conversations that I've had with people over the past 2 days. This is something that is very important to everybody involved. And I can tell you that everyone is thinking about it. Everyone is trying to fix these issues, but these things don't happen overnight. Every blockchain has its drawbacks. Right now, the RPC issues that are plaguing Harmony is definitely its drawback. It's its weak point. But everybody understands that is working on Harmony, and they're actively trying to fix it. It's not like they're just waiting for it to fix itself. I can guarantee you that. But when you weigh the pros and cons of all blockchains, I think Harmony is still the closest to defeating the blockchain trilemma. You have to really consider all of your options out there. If you're talking about things like Ethereum or Avalanche, things like that, and everybody is trying to build GameFi, what's the most important piece to that? It's cheap and fast transactions. And nobody is doing that better than Harmony right now. I wanted to pull up this other article talking about RPC issues. When will they finally be fixed? Everything that I just talked about is still valid. There are people that are talking about this nonstop. It's definitely on their minds. Something that I presented on Twitter was that teams that are doing well on the Harmony chain should think about running their own RPC endpoints, because if we take a decentralized approach to this and all of these projects that are doing well spin up their own RPCs, it takes stress off of the ones that are being utilized the most on a day-to-day basis. By doing that, it puts some of the burden on these smaller projects' RPCs and spreads the wealth, kind of, I guess, is a way of putting it. That's something that we should really be talking about. And by taking a decentralized approach, it also builds community. That's another way of looking at it. But I wanted to show you guys how many RPCs are actually being spun up right now. Hermes just recently, a few weeks ago, created their own RPC that is amazing. Cosmic Universe, a few days ago, spun up their own RPC. The Pocket Network has their own RPC. Most people know about that one already, and the mainnet one. And then FuzzFi also has an RPC. So I'm going to leave the link to all of these RPCs in the description below. And I encourage you guys to set up, maybe 4 or 5 different RPC networks on your MetaMask wallet. That way, if one goes down, you can just click on the next one and bring that up instead of having to go in and change the information every single time. Because you can add the same chain ID to different RPC networks that you set up in your MetaMask wallet. That's available to do. I'm going to leave that in the description below so that you guys have that information, and can utilize it whenever you feel like it. But I hope that clears the air on some of the things that are being presented in the subreddit right now. And I hope that we can think about this more in a logical sense of the things that they had in mind coming to ETH Denver. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer them, or find somebody here at ETH Denver to answer them for you. That's going to be it for this one. Crypto Clay out.